Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's chapter 2 of Darkness Ability. I really liked working on the last one, so I hope you guys enjoy this one because I'm really enjoying this series. Into this chapter 2, it's gonna be focusing on Jaja. And I think that Jaja is really cool. He is the head of a wolf and stuff, and he has fire abilities as his darkness ability. So this chapter is about him. So we should just get into it. So yeah, let's get into it. Chapter 2. Jaja, unlike Shinji, is more of an outcast, kind of like Kaku in a way. And he is pretty hyper, he asks a lot of questions, and he kind of provokes a lot of people. Some say he's mentally challenged. That's what people say about him. And this poor kid, only 14 years old. And call him outcast. He is the head of a wolf, but he's a karate prodigy, rank like phase 2, and his fire or darkness ability. And fire's the strongest type, but he doesn't really have a lot of the power of fire. He doesn't really have like fourth form for him would be flipping forest fire level, and 10 for fire is a flipping atomic explosion. And yeah, pretty much like the flames of hell on you. That's what number 10 is. But even if he gets to level 3, fiery man, fiery wolf, that's what that would be. And there's not a lot he can do to get to level 3 other than just train. And that's what he's been doing his whole life, especially with his dad's influence. And his dad's name is Jajamaru. And Jajamaru is also a user of the flame ability. And he's a phase 8. Not 10, but he's an 8, so he has 2 more phases until he gets to 10. So he's pretty powerful. And he's just made poor Jaja's life a living hell, making him just work until he gets more powerful. He's only a rank 2. So how is he gonna get more powerful with just simple chop that tree training? That's all he's really been trained to do. And then when he met Shinji and Kaku, that's where they became friends. He also has another friend who is more popular. His name is Tuya. And Tuya is a lightning user. And he's a pretty nice guy, but he's shy. And Tuya, most of the time, just isn't in the village because he's a rank 5. Stronger than Shinji. And he's always out going on missions, training. And Tuya's gonna have a bigger role sooner in the story. But yeah, Tuya's cool. But he's not a part of the story yet, but we know who Tuya is. So now, to the story part of it, Jaja is just training in his backyard, and just in the village, causing this nonsense, while Kaku is just watching. after he made it to rank 2. Now they're both at the same rank, so they have to do the same training together. Kaku's on break. He has a lot of marks on his hands and his legs now from just hitting things. And he has like bloody knuckles now too. But yeah, these two guys are bros. Like they have a really good relationship with each other. So about now, they're just training when Jaja Maru comes. Jaja Maru is Jaja's dad. And he is master of discipline in my opinion. And he's just screaming at Jaja to do his hits harder. Just keep going. While Jaja's knuckles are just bleeding out. When Kaku tells his dad to stop. And Jaja Maru ain't having any of it. And his head sets ablaze. And as he grabs Kaku by his gosh dang shirt. Or his kimono. And he exclaims, Who do you think you are to tell me what to do? I'm older, I'm smarter, and I'm stronger. If you dare mess with me or my son, I will destroy you, and you will face the wrath of my flame. Yeah, Jaja Maru is not a great guy. Because, well, his wife left him too. Because he was an abuser. And he just wanted more power. And wanting more power meant he burned his wife's arm and she left him. So that's the thing. That's why he's such a bad dude. He's just sad. He kind of like Rengoku's dad in a way. Like he loves his family, but he's just sad because he's lost so many people. He lost his own dad in the war, in the Darkness War. And his dad was a main part. His dad's name was Kirin. And Kirin was very strong. He was a very strong swordsman and was a rank 10 back then. So now, Kaku and Jaja simply just leave. They don't want to deal with his dad anymore. And, well, he gets an alert. They want him to go on another mission. Because, so he can grow his power more. He's probably not going to get out of level 2. But, he's going to have to go on that mission if he wants to grow and get closer to level 3. So, they go to their mission spot. It's just this huge grounds, like dead grass area. And it's dark. There's still sun out, but, it's all the grass is dead, and it's just a very, very gaunt place. When a hand appears out of the grass, grabbing Jaja, but Jaja manages to set his foot ablaze, burning the hand, as the hand goes back under. What the heck is this place? Jaja exclaims, and obviously Kaku just doesn't know. He just got the alert. Go on mission, defeat enemy. That's the thing that it always says. So he's just forced to go here, not knowing what he's about to fight or go through. And then this thing appears. It's a man. Skin's red. He has 6 arms. He looks as if a spider was in a man form with a disgusting face. As he gets closer and closer. And it's just disturbing. It's simply just disturbing as you see it coming towards them. And it just says, well, more food. And saying that means it's about to eat them. But boy, they have to fight this guy now. And Jaja tries kicking him, but his foot is grabbed and he's thrown into the air. So now, Kaku has to do it. And he summons some rocks and throws it at him. But he dodges those. And then he goes into his golem form, and he also gets got. The thing is, the spider dude just has to punch him in the chest where his heart area is, and boom, his armor just psh. Yeah, it's crazy. And there's really nothing they can do to fight this dude. And his name is Arachnico. Arachnico, yeah, that's his name. Because he's an arachnid. And it's really, really weird. Like, how he's moving, how he's acting. And it's just so, like, disturbing. How his bones are just crackling as he moves. It's very unsettling. So, as he gets closer to Jaja, Jaja kicks him in the chest and it actually lands before grabbing his wrist and burning it. You see, I know he's stronger now that he's a level 2. But Arachnico, I would assume he is maybe a level 4 or 5. And he shoots a web into poor Jaja's face so he can't see, and then kicks him in the chest. And my guy is just out of it. He's hurting. He really hit his back hard. And just poor kid. So, Kaku tries to go again. He makes his, he gets his sword out and slashes him. But his sword is caught. And it's just... Arachnico grabs his sword and just explodes it. Not like explodes it, but it like breaks into pieces before he's just punched in the face and put inside a giant web. And there's only one thing that, like, Jaja can really do. He makes his hand set ablaze, grabs his face, and burns the web off. So now, Arachnico just webs at him. But he manages to burn every which one that comes near him. And then, guess what? He goes to a phase 3 as his entire body sets ablaze. And now he's just this big, fiery wolf dude. And it's sick. It's just, you see him walking towards him. And his spirit just goes through Arachnico. And Arachnico just collapses. Like, it's crazy. Arachnico collapses, and then you see his heart inside of flipping, his hand. You just see his heart in Jaja's hand as Jaja squeezes it and it explodes. And, well, Arachnico dies. Yeah. Nothing really in that heart anyway. But yeah, that's it for chapter 2. And I think that, honestly, chapter 2 was kind of better than chapter 1. There's more stuff that I could explain about Jaja, but Shinji wasn't in it. But, this was, like, an arc, like a chapter about Jaja, so he can have more character to him. And I think I like Jaja, and I think he has a pretty good character. And I'm just really like making this series already because it's fun, and I like it. I just like making my own characters and explaining them to you guys with my story. So thank you for whoever watched my first one, and thank you for whoever watched this one. And bye.